And that brings me to where I am today, and what I love to teach, which is heart-based consciousness and being in the world from living through the intelligence of our heart. So there is an institution in California, of course, called the Heart Math Institute, and they have done a lot of scientific research and measurement of the organ of our heart, so the physical organ of our heart, going out into how our heart energetically affects others and how we receive information through the organ of the heart and how effective it is. So the heart is electromagnetically 5,000 times more powerful than our mind. And how it works is that as it pumps, I'm assuming, I don't know exactly, but as it pumps, it's rippling out energy. And on that energy is everything, can be everything that is contained within our body. So it's like our system is constantly pushing out information into the world as we're going. And if you imagine having this bubble beyond your physical body that is going ahead of you, and it's letting other people know, and animals know, and the environment know how you are in the world, and that constantly changes moment for moment. So the visual that you can start with is that if the heart is in the center, or if you threw a pebble in a pond, the pebble makes ripples, and the ripples go out in circles. And I'm not good at drawing circles, apparently. And they just continually go out. And some of them, even if you do look at a pebble in a pond, or on one of Ken's photographs, there are some of the ripples that are quite soft, and there are some that have a much deeper, more significant amount of energy or depth to them. So we're going to imagine that some ripples have gone out from our heart, and that we get to a significant place, and there are these layers, and one of them we call our personal space. So from a physical place, from a sort of generic place, our personal space is out to the end of our fingers. And then there's always the exceptions, all right? And our life circumstances make our personal space sometimes smaller and sometimes much bigger, depending on the day, the moment, the person you're with, whether you're traveling, whether you're at home. So it's a flexible layer, but it gives people a linear understanding by just saying that you don't stop at the edge of your physical body. You extend out, and all the information that's within your body is also in this space here as well. So that's the first space. And then so we're incorporating this, so the next layer that comes out is called a connected layer, or we incorporate the horses into this. They have what's called a herd layer. And these are layers that we're not aware of. And one of the things that the horses have taught us is that this is functioning all the time within our systems, but we don't pay attention to it. They use these layers as their means of surviving in the world, or thriving actually within the world. Because they're paying attention to the information that is being transmitted out and is also being received in. So it goes both ways. So you or I are going to receive information from other beings coming in through all these layers. And that's what we're saying about sitting with someone, or someone coming to the property and you immediately resonate or you feel uncomfortable with them is because of this information that the body has already picked up. Sometimes from as far away as the environmental layer, which is the outer layer, where from an animal's perspective it's as far as they can see, and sometimes beyond, as far as they can sense. And we've watched over the last few nights, particularly the dogs lying quietly here, and then moments later they rush off into the bush. There may have been a sound, but there's also a sense that there's some animal there that we have no idea or we're not paying attention to because we're busy talking and visiting with each other. They're constantly, they haven't disconnected from that part of themselves. We have disconnected from it. They don't know how to disconnect. They just are in the moment, in the present, whether it be the dogs or the horses. It's all one set of wiring that just works together.